What if I told you I could get you more money at a lower contingency fee than going elsewhere or doing it yourself? Now, I cannot promise any particular outcome, but what I can say is I have been practicing in the area of injury law for over 10 years, and I'm very experienced with injury claims, both before litigation and litigation if necessary. And what that means is I'm one of the injury attorneys who's not just going to negotiate with the insurance company, but is also willing to file a lawsuit if necessary. And unfortunately, there's very few personal injury lawyers who are willing to do this. So it's important that when you do have a viable injury claim, you do your research, you hire an attorney like myself who is willing to pursue a claim to the maximum extent possible if necessary. And the other thing that's a little bit frustrating is there's a lot of lawyers that claim to charge a discount rate. And I'm not saying this is the case with everyone, but some of these discount attorneys will be unwilling to litigate cases, so they may claim a fee less than a third. They may claim a 29 or 28% legal fee, but oftentimes they will not do the work to even really justify that fee. So you may think, oh wow, I'm getting a great deal. This attorney is charging me less than 30%, but you'll then realize that after you've hired the attorney, maybe they're not willing to do much more than negotiate with the insurance company. They're not willing to file a lawsuit, or they'll, drop you as a client or request, you go with another law firm who is willing to litigate if they're not able to reach a good settlement for you. Whereas for me, I actually charge a fee based on the amount of work. So if I have a clear liability case, for example, an auto accident case, and we're not going to go to litigation, my legal fee can be as low as 25%. And you'll notice very few injury lawyers will advertise a 25% contingency fee. Whereas if we do need to litigate, obviously that's going to be more work. An attorney should charge based on the amount of work involved. And I charge a 33% fee in most cases. It might be more or less depending on the facts of the specific case. Similarly, I might charge more than a 25% fee if there's a dispute of liability. But I'd like to think that the benefit of hiring an attorney like me, hiring the Maerowitz Law firm, is that we try to do things at a reasonable fee, a lower fee with more work and a higher recovery than if you were to go elsewhere or do it yourself, or worse, go through a non-attorney service who oftentimes will just turn you over to an attorney who may even charge you a higher contingency. So if you're injured in an auto accident, or really injured at all and someone else or something else might be at fault, give me a call for a free consultation so I can discuss the steps with you. 480-927-3700. It costs you nothing to just talk with me, go over your options, and that way you can be well informed before making that decision.